Farming Part 2. Modern times have seen the development of intensive farming, which produces more crops than traditional farming methods, but brings with it considerable disadvantages. We really ought to become more informed about the many criticisms of intensive farming. To improve crop yield, intensive farming issues are the utilization of those chemical fertilizers. To improve crop yield, intensive farming uses chemical fertilizers which contaminate the water of rivers and lakes. Toxins in the soil are produced by the chemical pesticides used to kill weeds and pests. These can affect animals adversely and then enter into the human food chain. Crop dusting involves spraying crops with fertilizers and pesticides from an agricultural aircraft. The process of crop dusting can damage human health. Random health nature of this spraying can cause people living in the surrounding areas to ingest harmful chemicals. Farmers should therefore opt for more natural and organic products in the treatment of their crops. Cutting down trees to create land for intensive farming threatens our planet's ecosystem. It contributes to climate change, destroys natural inhabitants, and in some cases causes the extinction of entire species. Traditional farming methods relied on a high level of manual labor. The machinery of intensive farming might be an attractive proposition for the farmers who benefit from the lower labor saving costs. But there are nevertheless human costs involved too. Unemployment levels increase as machines replace people. The aim of intensive farming is to provide maximum output at the lowest possible cost, and indeed, the cheap food provided prevents starvation and future food shortage in some parts of the world. We do need balance. We do need to balance this with an awareness of the origins of our food because large number of animals are kept in confined spaces, often indoors. This can be cruel and inhumane. The additional danger is that such spaces can lead to cramped and unhealthy conditions which allow for diseases to spread easily from animals to human beings. Farmers in early times appreciated the need for crop rotation, but in modern intensive farming, some farmers often specialize in growing only one crop in order to maximize their profits. However, these monocultures, as they are called, can quickly reduce the key nutrients in the soil, as can harvesting crops more than once a year, and cause a lowering in the biodiversity. Well, agriculture is not the same as it used to be a few years ago, or few quarters ago, or a century ago. It has been modernized, machines are introduced into it. Well, one way or the other, industrial revolution is also responsible for the modernization of farming. There have appeared machines which have increased the crop yield for agriculture, made the agriculture work fast, effective, and efficient. And now we have better ways of conducting our agriculture, our farming, in the modern days.